figure I'll give a little clarification on this national park trip. Since I started out with my sister, we fully intended to do this hike together, but because our first night accommodations were terrible and I don't sleep well anyway, and it just smelled like poop there and it was so awful, I just hardly even slept, even with the dog, and there were dogs barking. So we went and got a spot in the campground, which worked out well. That was nice. So that next night I just slept so late in the day that it would have been so late to get up there. And if it would have just been me, I probably would have gone anyway, because it was actually earlier than it is now. However, when you're hiking with other people, you have to take their abilities into consideration, which Melanie probably could have. And it just had been so long since I had done that hike, and I just remember being so miserable that first go around. And yeah, it was in the summertime that we went, so we were not in for a very enjoyable adventure, whereas this hike now, it's been actually really nice, very cool, not a lot of people, more than I expected. Anyway, Melanie and I intended to do the hike later on, and then she ended up breaking her foot, so obviously that was not going to happen. And then she moved back to Utah last winter, which left me to just get it done, which is totally fine. And unfortunately, I didn't make it to a visitor center. Which I always like to go to. Man, sure is hard to hold a small little camera when you are finishing up a strenuous 9-mile hike. That is Melanie!
Hey guys!
My sister.
Bestest, oldest, brightest, smartest, most beautifulest sister. You forgot that part.
Do you want me to take you home? So this should be an adventure. Really, dude? Quite an adventure. We are going to Shenandoah National Park, which is about a couple hours away from where we live. And I've been there before, but obviously not done a video of it. And Melanie's been there also, but she's not done the most popular hike in the park, which is Old Rack. So we're going to do that tomorrow morning. And all the campsites are full because, of course, I wait a very long time until I plan anything, if I do plan anything. So I discovered this new website called Hip Camp, and it's basically like an Airbnb, but for owners to rent out their land
to hippies.
Yeah, or
like us,
or gypsies. Yeah. So we are going to be staying at the Mason-Dixon Lavender Farm.
Yay, lavender! Yay for lavender! I love lavender.
Which is where I found a place to camp on. Yeah. So anyway, we are going to get going because we still have a ways to go. We just got all of our food at Walfart, and hopefully we get there before dark to set up camp. Okay, you ready, Melanie, for this adventure?
Ready? Yes!
Okay, I need you. So we've made it to our destination and Melanie is freaking out.
That is an abandoned house.
We are in a neighborhood. We're in a neighborhood in the country, okay? Literally.
Wake up the ghosts.
And it's only because I've seen this wrecked abandoned car. Now Melanie thinks that every structure she sees is haunted and abandoned.
It's not a garage to the house. There is no house next door.
Can we see this here on the camera? Yes, there is a house next door, Melanie. And where's the mailbox?
My name is Melanie.
Is there a mailbox?
It is not.
Is there a mailbox over there, dude? I don't want to hit it. Will you be?
No, there's no mailbox.
Melanie, if there's only ghosts, why do I need to be quiet? And there's no house over there. Why do I need to be quiet?
Not a freaking garage.
Yes, it is. I saw it on Google Maps.
Look, it says warning. There are ghosts that live here. Look. There's a sign back there.
There's people shooting off the fireworks in their front yard, Melanie. You think that?
I want to go home.
Shoot, I can't even drive. Be quiet.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get out so I'd show you the house. Show you that it's a garage. Here, you film. No, I need you to leave this down so that we
Is
can
this
see lighting.
us?
Yes.
Who am I? Who am I?
Look at, that's a body. See that hump right there, Melanie? That's a body. That looks like a grave, like for a family. It's a body, dude. The garage.
That is a separate structure, Rachel.
Can you film it?
That is a totally
Turn it around.
separate structure.
No.
Yes, it is. Thank you.
No, it's not.
Thank you.
It's not, Mel.
Yeah, Rachel, that is red. The structure we were looking at was white.
I didn't even
Told
see
ya.
a structure.
Told ya.
I saw a red structure. I think you're
There's
seeing
an abandoned house on this property.
You're seeing things, dude.
No. Oh, gee, I wonder why no one else is camping
Yeah.
here. Hello?
What about it?
It's right there through the trees.
You need to film it. Melanie, you have to leave these
How
down.
can you tell which is which?
So it can show your
How
face.
can you tell what side is the camera?
It's pretty obvious.
No, it's actually not. Yeah.
That's probably the owner of that car.
Stop trying to. I told you. Look.
Should I get out my spotlight?
No.
Look, there's another one over there.
No. We're done. We're done.
What is it, dude? I'm gonna get out my spotlight.
No, Rachel, what if somebody lives there?
Okay then, exactly.
You're shining your
Melanie.
spotlight in their windows.
Does it look like anybody lives there? How do they even get to the house?
It's not a garage.
It's abandoned.
the garage to their house. I'm going to back all the way up to show you that it's
Dude,
not.
Look, bro, what is that structure?
Oh my gosh.
Can you need to leave these down, otherwise it's gonna be pitch black in the video.
I want to go
What's
home.
the code? I need you to get out and unlock the gate.
No wonder they have lavender here to call people down because of the ghosts.
Melanie, you need to get out and Melanie, you're not. What are you filming, dude?
I don't know. I can't take
You
it.
have to look at the red light.
gotta
No,
pee.
you have to
I
film.
gotta pee.
That's the outhouse right there.
I gotta. Don't be trying to scare me tonight either.
Thanks for the idea. What? Too old? So this is our camp spot.
Oh my gosh, there's a bunny rabbit right there.
Melanie's already seeing wildlife and she's freaking out.
Dude, he's not moving.
Maybe it's dead.
No, it's
We could have it
alive.
for dinner.
He's right there. See his eye?
No?
He's right there.
Where?
Walk on the other side of me. He's right
Oh
there.
yeah, there it is.
He's not moving. He's not afraid.
Well, why would he be? He doesn't know what
He should be.
He doesn't know what humans are. Dude.
He has a bright light on him. He should be running
Well,
away.
maybe he's like a fish and they freeze when there's a bright light.
There are a lot of bugs out here.
Well, yeah, this is what you get in this kind of climate, Melanie, that you say you love.
I don't like camping away from other people. I'll tell you that much. I will not go camping with you if we do this first.
Oh, dude, it's better setup than this. Yeah, Melanie, this is what camping on the East Coast is like. Tons of bugs. So this is our setup. I got the water set up. The table. We're ready to go, man. We are golden.
Hand washing station.
Hand washing station.
Woo.
Melanie may try a peanut butter Oreo. And then we are going to get ready for bed. Because it's late and we got to get up early and get going to hike Old Rag in the morning. See ya. Big spider, where did it go? Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna have to talk to Melanie when she wakes up to see how she slept. If she slept. About probably not hiking Old Rag. Because I just don't think it's gonna be smart for me to do on a couple hours of sleep. What are their owners doing? Sleeping? Why are they telling them to shut up? No. Somebody's awake. So how'd you sleep, Faye?
Where are you doing?
How'd you sleep?
Good. Didn't hear you at all. The only thing I heard was the birds.
You didn't hear the dogs?
They only did that because they heard us.
Really?
Yeah.
So they didn't do it all night until 5 a.m.?
They did? You didn't sleep?
No, I did not.
At all?
At all. I legit think I slept maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Oh my gosh, Rachel. Even with the headphones, huh?
Yeah.
The dogs.
Yeah. I can't do the hike on that amount of sleep.
Okay.
Early. And I think that there might be availability, like walk up at the other sites
Shenandoah.
by Old Rag. Yeah.
Okay.
Shenandoah, 3 of which you can reserve on recreation.gov. The other one is walk up only, which is Lewis Campground, which is, oh shoot, dude.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Oh
Can you
man,
see
I
them?
need
They're
to
swarming.
spray, bro.
It's right there. They're spraying.
Okay, but I need to clean that off first. So anyway,
He got you good.
yeah, we need to leave this area. I hope I don't drop this just a minute, please.
Is that mail?
Yeah.
What?
Pull it out.
No.
Let's see what year it is.
Film this.
I'm gonna see if there's anything in this one. Nope.
That's old.
Oh, 91.
Yeah, I bet.
10/17/91.
I bet it does.
Okay, we hold that.
Is that meter?
Will you hold this, please? I'm gonna shove all this stuff back in. Okay, let's get out of here. So we're on our way to the camp last night. We drove by this pool up there on the roadway, and I just spotted this slide from afar. Look how dangerous this slide is. This is straight out of the 80s. It's a metal slide.
That's probably 100 degrees.
Oh, yeah, 150. No sides on it. Where is OSHA?
No sides at all.
No sides.
And no lifeguards in any
That's
of the
what?
stands.
That's got to be what, 15 feet?
Yeah. Yeah, it's gotta be 15 feet though. Oh, but that sucker's hot. Yeah, you'd have to take up a bucket of ice water to slide down that thing. Notice there's a plastic slide next to it with water on it. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's the plastic slide with the water. And nobody's... And there's the lifeboat. This is Swift Run, campground, and public pool. Want to go swimming? No, but I do want to give a shout out to my kombucha. I love kombucha. It's good for you. It's an incredible brand, the Synergy brand, and I love the Watermelon Wonder. I'm so sore. I think that's the bathroom right there too. Where? Just up that hill. We are setting up a camp, and the ranger just came over and introduced herself. She was actually very thorough in what she told us. I've never had that happen before, but they have a store here with ice cream, soda pop, showers, $4 or 4 quarters for 5 minutes. It's a good deal. It is. There's a bear in the vicinity. It's about a 2-year-old bear. So we really need to be cognizant and keep our stuff away. Did you hear how she said hygiene products, Melanie? Melanie didn't believe me before when I said, yeah, you even have to lock up your toothpaste and deodorant. She's like, what? But no, not until she hears it from Rangers, she can believe it. So I never do. What? You never do what? Lock up my deodorant. Well, that's stupid. You're in bear country. You better lock it the freak up. So, anyway, we're gonna finish getting situated and go pay and not do the hike today because it's way too late. No parking, too hot, and too tired. So we'll have to get up tomorrow and do it. So we'll get set up and then maybe go, I don't know, walk over to the store for a sec or eat or chill. Yeah. I'm going over there right now. You want me to do it? I'm going over there to tell these mofos to shut the F up and turn down their effing music, okay? You want me to do it? We not dealing with this no more. Yeah, that's way better. That's like butter. Butter. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm going to try a 1-stick fire.
How long do you want?
Honestly, I just wanted to do one because I'm going to try a 1-stick fire with it.
Yeah, well, this is pretty wet.
Yeah, it feels, that's what I thought. All the other stuff was either brittle dry or like that. What's your name, by the way?
My name's Alan.
Alan? Okay. Do you mind if you're on my YouTube channel? You didn't know what you were getting into. It's called Rachel in Real Life. That's my channel name.
Is that right?
Yeah, I only have about 3,000 subscribers right now.
Did they probably still make it?
Okay.
But
That's quite a tool.
I don't know where to get it. And it folds right up.
Okay, I was going to ask you that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So all the pieces come apart?
Yeah, let me cut what you need more. And this thing was so slick.
I love it.
I had to have
and you've had it for 40 years.
Yeah.
Never replaced the blade.
Never.
I can't believe that.
That's nuts.
Never.
What if you had to replace the blade? Where would you find one?
Hardware.
Because I would probably break it.
Hardware store.
Okay.
I know I could get another blade for it if I wanted.
Cool.
Right. That's so cool.
They just don't make stuff that well.
I'm glad I made an embarrassment out of myself and you saw it.
No, believe me. I saw you dragging the wood back, and I says, "Oh, because you chased the music away for a while." Then I said, "Well, maybe I can sell some wood for you."
Thank you. That's so nice of you. This is a leather, what would you call it, sheath that holds the saw that Alan made. Oh, yeah.
You don't see those nickels.
That is so... How old is this?
I've had it. It's from the same period.
Wow.
That's beautiful.
And you've got a pass there, so
I do.
all right, you're set to go.
Okay.
Enjoy your visit.
Thank you. I've made it to Old Rag. Finally. It's beautiful weather. It's a little bit cool. It's going to get a little bit cool. It's fall. The leaves are changing. There are a ton of people. So this is the parking lot for Old Rag. This is the most popular hike in the park. And I have done it before. I went up to this station, the little station, to go pay, but I have a pass, so I didn't need to pay. I wasn't quite sure. Even if you are going to go on just the hike, you still do have to pay. So the other time that I hiked this was in July, and it was miserable, humid, hot, ugh. And it's about an 8 to 9 mile hike. You can see here on the map. Yeah, 9.2 miles, very strenuous, 7.5 hours. It is windy, and I thought I had my microphone in my car, but I don't. I think the last time I hiked this, it took me about 5 hours. And of course, you'll get held up just like any other popular hike if there are a lot of people on the trail, because you are going to be doing some scrambles, which are basically just climbing over some boulders. I don't think I'll have a problem, but I am a little concerned about my elbow. I have been having issues with that still. Oh my gosh, my water just leaked all over in my crotch. I'm like, I feel sweat down there. Okay, yep, let's just, I think I'll be okay. It's just very tender with certain positions and activities that I do. Because there are a lot of rock scrambles on this hike, I do have my clip. Ow, see, that kind of hurts. It's a little bit ghetto rigged, but I'm going to hook that to my backpack strap. I know GoPro makes a backpack, but hello, expensive. Anyway, I'm going to attach this and then clip my GoPro onto it and just let it roll. So, and I found my microphone, so that's good in case I want to use it. So one thing with bear spray, when I very first got bear spray, I didn't quite know you should not completely take these off. You should hook them on in order to keep the safety mechanism intact. Okay. And what I do have is a zip tie to connect it, because there are bears. This is bear country. Ooh, snug as a bug in a rug. So then it stays on. Just don't want to spray myself, okay? Because this is worse than mace. All right, I always overpack for a day hike. I don't really care. Some people, like, they carry a water bottle. That's crazy to me. And I do, when I pack, I need to do a day hike, unload and show that on video, because I've had that requested. I just haven't done it yet. So anyway, I do keep other people in mind, just in case I come across somebody on the trail who is dying of thirst or needs some first aid. So I do tend to also pack for that. I don't have a ton of stuff, I don't think, but yeah. So we're gonna get going now. Ready to go.
So then, like, their kids are like,
Are you doing a study? Shenandoah. Do you have a minute to help out? It's really easy. You don't have to fill anything out.
Okay.
To help out, we're doing a study for Shenandoah.
4 quick questions.
You're just doing a day hike today?
Yep.
Okay, and you're going to exit back down here?
Yes.
Okay. All you have to do is carry this GPS with you on your hike and bring it back when you're done.
Almost never,
Okay.
actually.
I can strap it onto your backpack.
Okay.
One a day.
So, I'm here till 4. If I'm not here when you get back, there's a box right there with the red arrow. You can put the GPS in there. There's another one down at the parking lot, okay?
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right. No problem.
Last night, I was like, ooh, it's pretty light. I'm gonna die out there.
1:45.
have been cramping up. I've never had that happen before, so I think I should have some electrolytes. And I do. I should. It'll probably be kind of dark, so I'll get my headlamp ready. Put it up here. And my bear spray. I have some honey. Feeling kind of tired. Bears are active in this area. Yeah. Hopefully you can see me somewhat. I am just about finished with this hike. In total, it looks like it's going to take me about 5.5 hours, which isn't too bad. I will just about make it before I need to pull my headlamp out. This will probably be the most cluster of a national park video I've had. But I wanted to be sure and do this hike. I enjoyed it a lot more than the first time I went, but I am ready to be done. I hope that you enjoy this cluster of a national park trip, and if you did, please give me a like, comment below if you've ever been here. If you've done the old rag, what other hikes have you done? How was the visitor center since I didn't get to go? I really appreciate all of you for watching and supporting, and I will see you in the next video.